When people talk about the original text of the Bible, one of the confusing things is the word text. 100 or so years ago, text used to mean set of wording. And now text can mean something physical as well that you actually hold in your hands. You can say, I'm holding a text that weighs several ounces. So that's a confusing thing, because when people are talking about the original text in the wording, when they talk of the Bible, when they're talking about the doctrine of Scripture, they should be talking about the wording, not the original manuscript. So God gave words, he spoke words, people wrote those down on manuscripts. But it's not that the act of writing a word that God speaks down makes it more from God or less than from God. It's a bit like with the Ten Commandments. God speaks them and then they're written down. It's exactly the same with the giving of Scripture. Now what that means is our aim is not to get back to the original papyrus, because God doesn't inspire papyrus or leather. That's just a physical material. He speaks words. So what we're looking to is get the words that God actually spoke. Now the great thing about this is if they are properly copied, you still have them. So if, let's say, he inspired, spoke the sequence, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and provided people copy that correctly, it doesn't become less inspired through time. So sometimes people say, the original text is lost. What they mean is the original manuscripts are lost. But my reply to that is, well, who cares? That's not a particularly significant thing. That isn't evidence the original wording is lost. So as we can study manuscripts, I think you've got a very good case you can make that we can have confidence that we have the wording that God gave.